we are. Hi, everyone. I am your host, Latoya Riggins, host of All Things Craft, but specifically the Craft Cafe live show, you guys. I'm so excited to be here because this is none other than our WAVE Bootcamp graduation and outro, you guys. This is a celebration of business accounting, you guys, because WAVE is a tool that we use, but this community that we have built is way bigger than WAVE. So this is a celebration to not only the camaraderie and the hard work, but the business transformation. And not just the business transformation, the transformation of craft, period. So this is an integral part of what we do here at Craft. So I want to make sure that everybody gets on in here. I see some people coming in because I want to do our roundabout like we do when we come into the Craft Cafe to let you guys know where you are. I always want to pull it up on my phone and make sure we are live on Facebook. That way, if you guys are not unable to join in on the Zoom, definitely join in. Okay, yep, we're good. Let me turn. We're good. So make sure if you can't tune in, hey, I see Jahi coming in. Make sure if you can't tune in and come into the actual Zoom, go ahead and just watch us on Facebook. I have it up. So if you have any questions or comments, I can always put it up and read it, you guys. All right. Let's see. Who do we have here in the building? Before we get started, I just want to give you a quick background. If this is your first time coming to the Craft Cafe, just a little background on what we do. We are the online business and professional development platform specifically designed with you in mind, early childhood education business leaders, you guys. And we have a huge membership base based for all types of childcare businesses, and I call them childcare adjacent businesses. Pretty much people that serve children and families. And one thing we know about childcare businesses is that it needs to run on fuel, which has to breed revenue. And if we are not focusing in on an accountant, then what are we doing here? So let's get into it, you guys. All right. Now, before we get into everybody that's online, I want to introduce I call him the visionary behind the WAVE Bootcamp, the money man himself, Mr. Jahi B. Davis, MBA. He's here with us today, and he doesn't come to the Craft Cafe that much. So when he's here, it's like we got, you know what I mean, a special guest in the house. So Jahi, you ready? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited to share in this moment, this significant moment where we are celebrating the graduates from the last WAVE boot camp. So it's exciting stuff. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. This is exciting, you guys. And every time I say the fifth and final, I have a little teardrop, but it's just because I'm sensitive. That means that we have something more new stuff coming. So don't even worry, okay? So let's go around the room. I want to see who's in the building and have them introduce themselves, you guys. As you know, this is a great place to network and really meet other people in your field and hear about the great things that they're doing around the world. So let's start now. I'm just going to go around the house and call you out. Now, you guys, the chat is open. If you can't say anything because you guys are working, one thing you guys know, this is childcare, so the work doesn't stop. Okay, so people are still in the middle of their centers right now. So if you can't come on, we're just gonna come on back to you. All right, so first up we have Diane Gardner. I see you up at the top of the
Hey.
Hey, you want to come on and introduce yourself? Tell us how long you've been a craft member, how long you've been in business.
Okay, I'm Diane Gardner from Philadelphia. I have been in the business 21 years. I've been with Craft almost 3 years, I think. Since they first started, I was one of the first ones on. And what was the other one? What I'm missing? I'm located in the Olney section of Philadelphia. Name of my business is Aunt Di's Childcare Services.
All right. I love it. Thank you, Aunt Di. All right, we're gonna roll all around. I'm gonna come down to you, Camille. Camille, can you come on? Let's see. Oh, there she is.
Hello. My name is Camille Barley. In Waldorf, Maryland. My business name is Uniquely You Childcare. And I've been with Craft for, I guess, about 2 years. And excited that it is a thing that is helping us grow. And in business here about 15 years.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
So excited. All right, well, let's keep it rolling. Thank you, Camille. All right, we're going to go on over to Cheryl Mormon. Cheryl, are you able to come on?
Hold it. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I am Cheryl Mormon. I have been in business for January will be my 25th year. Woo-hoo. I have been all things craft since COVID, actually. So that is now 4 years, almost 5 years that we had been in since COVID. So I started with craft then, and I have been all things craft ever since. There is no other platform. It is all things early childhood, definitely. With people that are passionate, just as passionate as we are, that want you to succeed in this profession. So if you're not a member, if you're not a member, you need to be a member. This is definitely the place to be.
I know that's right. Thank you, Cheryl. Love it, love it. All right, we're gonna swing on around. Y'all move around. Natrice, let's see, Natrice Johnson. Come on out, come to the front, as they say in New York. That's if she can get away. She's running multiple. So this year's, okay. All right, you gotta unmute.
Good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing? Congratulations for participating in the last boot camp. I'm here to help, and I'm glad that you all had a chance to learn more about boot camp. I'm busy with the kids, but I'm here.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for finding the time, because I know you guys are all super busy. So kudos to you guys that are here. So excited for that. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Okay, I see somebody just came in. Okay, we have Zenya Cooper. All right, can you come on in? Are you able to unmute?
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Excited to be here. Please excuse my voice. But I'm Zena Cooper. I have a family childcare, Our Precious Creations Childcare LLC. I am located in Fort Washington, Maryland. I've been in the early child education field since about 96, and I've been open for 10 years. This past August has been 10 years, and I've been a part of craft for almost 2 years, I believe. In May, it'll be 2 years.
Thank you so much. I was like, congratulations. I love it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you all.
All right, now we're going to keep it moving. Okay, I see Adrian Briggs. She slid under the gate. Adrian, are you able to come on?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Adrian Briggs, Little Bits Family Childcare Home. I've been in business 32 years, and I am a craft baby from the pandemic. So I'm a pandemic baby. And yes, I call myself a baby, Jahi. I see you over there covering your mouth to keep from laughing. So what? I've been in business 32 years. I'm still a baby.
That's right. Still a baby and counting. I love it. Thank you, Adrian, for being here. Guys, I am so excited. I know more people are going to come in. So I'm trying to kind of let people get in here, but I want to just get started. You know, we're 10 minutes in. I want to go and just first thing I want to do is I have a small presentation that I want you guys to go into with me, because when, like I told you guys in the beginning, I'm super emotional about the WAVE Bootcamp. And one of the reasons why I'm so emotional about it is because when I came in onto craft as a host first, I started to host Jahi's classes and all his accounting classes. The whole time I'm hosting, doing all this stuff, I'm sneaking notes on the side. And I set up my own WAVE on the low. And I loved it. And I had to confess to Jahi that I've been using it too. And the rest was history after that, you guys. So it not only changed my life and my business, but I got to see it not only change you guys, but I saw how it changed over the years. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. And then we're going to go into each and every one of you's experience and just talk about, you know, what we've been able to achieve together, you guys. So let's go for it. All right, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Okay. Because I want to make sure that you guys not only have the visuals, but you understand the, you know, the heart behind it, because that is the real deal, you guys. We want to make sure that you guys can unravel this, because this is something that I know that if I struggle with this so bad, I know that plenty of you, you know, struggle with it too. So let's go into it. All right, hold on. Can y'all hear the volume?
Yeah, it's kind of low though.
Okay. You have to turn it up. So I'm going to talk you through this, guys, as we go. All right. Now, the WAVE Bootcamp evolution, we're going to talk about that. It started with a class called Nuts and Bolts of Accounting from the visionary Jahi B. Davis that we have online with us today. The 3-part series was so in demand, you guys. I was looking through my emails. We have pages of people requesting the recordings because they wanted more and more guidance on this, which led to the evolution of the WAVE Bootcamp, which became the Bootcamp, where we realized that we needed to go deeper. We needed to add the one-on-ones. And guys, when we looked up, by the time 2023, we had already graduated 3 cohorts of childcare business leaders, and some of them are here in this room. So I'm just super proud of that. And as it went on, we started to pick up different things based on you guys' questions, your feedbacks, your one-on-ones, and your progress that you guys are making in your own businesses. So we kept on going. It became a movement, you guys. This was one of the promos that's playing in the background. It became a movement around the country where we were able to help so many childcare business owners take control of their finances, get chunks of their day back, and release that tension and anxiety in their life that they were having using spreadsheets, actually keeping bags of receipts, the actual mental anguish that happens at the end of the year when you're not ready and you are losing so much money because you haven't gotten your business in order. So now there's a solution for you. Now with that movement, you guys, just blossomed all of the opportunities to bring this to more and more ECE business owners like yourself. When we partnered with other organizations to really expand it, that is when WAVE just really took off, and it started to do what I like to call grow some legs. We looked at WAVE in a whole new way after this. We started to take it into consideration that you guys really want this information, and not only do you want it, you want to apply it so that you can see real results in your business. So that's when, next up, we were able to, in October of 2023, launch the Live WAVE with the VAFCCA, led by our very own, she's on the line right now, Cheryl Mormon. And this is her group right here. They look beautiful. And this is after they were done. You guys, we did it on site, we did it live, and we did it all in one day. It was amazing, you guys. And everybody here will tell you we have testimonial videos flowing around from each and every one of them. And they call me to this day to tell me how much they love WAVE and how much it has changed their life, you guys. Okay, so you can see I love this. All right, now just to give you just a little bit of the growth that the WAVE Bootcamp has brought to the industry, that added focus in 2023 for the full day accounting bootcamp for one, you guys. Then you go into the budgeting tools, because just because you know that you need to budget, you got to understand what are the categories and really honing in on that so you get the right deductions for your type of business. Okay, and then We brought in that childcare marketing tools, you guys, because you can't have a business if nobody knows about you. All right, so we tie it all together. And as you can see, those are our very own right there, Cheryl Mormon and Vincent Savage, who were present at that live event, and they are still doing their thing. And if you haven't heard about them, then you must be living under a rock, okay? All right, and y'all know what it is, okay? Y'all know they had to bring me in, okay, for that marketing. So part of the new and improved WAVE is none other than your favorite host, LaToya Riggins. But I'm not just the host, you guys. I do a lot of things, and one of them is market your childcare business. And we've added that to the boot camp, and that's back in 2023, so you already know. Okay, and like I said, I'm a student too. I'm an alumni, so I'm in there with y'all. All right. So it's all about the brand development. So we will make sure that your business is top notch all the way around. All right, let's go. All right, now we got some new presenters. You already know we got to keep it fresh for you. None other than Natrice Johnson. She's here today, straight out of Philly. And she is not only is she a WAVE Bootcamp alumni, she is a WAVE Bootcamp all-star. She was one that took that class and came in and aced it and took it back to her own community to teach others in her network how to use the WAVE Bootcamp. And now we have her here on our platform to go ahead and take you through it. She has multiple sites of her business, of multiple childcare business sites out in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. So she not only understands what you're going through, she has family childcare and center-based, and she uses it in her business, and she's not stopping, you guys. So who better to come and show you how to use this than people who are actually using it? So she specializes in ECE operations, the application to your day-to-day business operations, okay? Natrice, she's in the building, y'all, okay? So remember, you can book with her. Okay, let's keep it moving, y'all. Okay, even more. I told you we got the goods, all right? So new presenters again. We've added our very own childcare tax pros, because we know when it comes to accounting, we know your tax person is gonna love you, but we also want to make sure that not only do they love you, you gotta love them, okay? Because we want to make sure that you get all the deductions, you get your bookkeeping on point. From a tax perspective, financial reporting is important, especially if you guys are out here applying for grants and loans. And then tax planning. Don't scramble at the end of the year trying to get it together with your receipts in the bag, like Vanessa used to be. But she's on to another level, a new level now, because she has the education of the WAVE Bootcamp. So shout out to Childcare Tax Pros, bringing in that tax perspective and making sure that you guys take it to the next level, and don't leave money on the table and get all your deductions for your childcare business, because you might be missing something. So let us check you out with that. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. All right, here we go. We are ready to say congratulations to the craft cohort 5, the 5th and final cohort of the WAVE Bootcamp, you guys. So excited to be able to launch this and really be here with you guys through it all, for real, for real. So let's keep it moving and let's see who our graduates are for this season, this session, this cohort. All right. First, a quick message.
Congratulations here from Childcare Tax Pro. We are super excited for you. You actually made it through the WAVE Bootcamp, and I know it's difficult as business owners. We try to strive in everything from finances to handling the daycare day-to-day. So I just want to let you know that we here from Childcare Tax Pro are excited to help you with the rest of your journey. We are here to help you with the taxes. We are here to help you with finance. We are here to help you all year long. And we also have a special promotion for you guys, 25% off. Congratulations. Once again, you did it. Congratulations. You should be proud.
All right, you guys. I hope you were able to hear that. I know this is a little low because I want to try to hear what I'm saying. So that is our very own Nakia Woodson. She is one half of Childcare Tax Pros, and like she said, craft members do normally get a 20% or no 15% off discount with Childcare Tax Pros, but you see they just up the ante, and you guys can get just the craft members though. So if you're not a member, you can't get it. All right, 25% off your tax planning if you go ahead and book your service before the end of the year. And come on, who's doing that? You already know. And nobody knows childcare taxes like the childcare tax pros. So go ahead and show me somebody else. I'll wait. All right. So if that's not enough, let's go into it, you guys. And let's talk about these graduates. Let's see who we got. All right. We got Angelique Marshall. I'm not sure if she is here yet, but she is going to see this and she did a great job. So thank you so much, Angelique, for coming on in here because I know you did so much this year. I got to watch you cross stages left and right. So thank you for coming in and stretching your brain and really bringing it to the house. Thank you, Angelique. Shout out to Angelique. Y'all give her a round of applause. All right, we're going to move on. All right. Carol Lewis. Let's see if she's in the building. Carol Lewis is a two-time WAVE Bootcamp attendee. And that's what I love about the WAVE Bootcamp because you can come back as many times as you want to or need to. And I'm telling you, shout out to you, Carol, because I know you were nervous about the tech piece and you still got it and you're using it. And to see you looking so confident, I'm so proud. Congratulations. All right, let's keep it moving, you guys. All right, next up, and she's in here in the building, Miss Diane Gardner. She's one of the leaders of QIP, the Quality Influential Professionals out of Philadelphia, PA, just helping businesses left and right, plus running her own business. She just told you how many years she's been in business. She's here today, and I want to give a super shout out to you for being, like you said, a craft baby for the longest and coming back because I believe you've done it a couple of times as well. So just glad for your bravery and your ambition to keep coming back and making sure that you nail it. So shout out to you. Give her a round of applause, you guys. All right, let's go. All right, we got Erica McMillan. Let's see. I don't know if Erica is here today, but Erica, I believe this is your first go round with this. So I'm glad you slid in under the gate to get into cohort 4. This means that you have really fully engaged and went to all of your coaching sessions. So I hope that you guys, that you and your team is ready for the next level. Thank you for attending and congratulations. Round of applause for Erica, y'all. All right. Let's go. Okay, Mary Line. I don't even know if you're on the line today, Mary Line, but one thing I will say about you, I should have put you and Keith on here. Keith is her husband, and that they are the dynamic duo. They are always coming to WAVE Bootcamp. They're at all the conferences, and Mary, we will forever have a bond because we are the ones that have to lock down the doors at the conference with people trying to bust in. Okay, so I know that you're determined to do this, and your husband, Keith, shout out to you, Keith, because this congratulations award is just as much yours as it is hers. So shout out to the teams, you guys, husband and wife, Keith and Mary Line. Shout out to them. Give them a round of applause. All right. Now we got Pamela McGilvery. I think she's in the building. I'm not sure. I think I saw her. I don't know if you're still here, Pam. But Pam, thank you so much. You are super engaged in class. You are always talking and bringing up different questions and things like that. And I love that. We all love that because it helps to unpack those things. So keep on being inquisitive. Keep on using the system and keep on asking those questions, all right? Because we're going to get to the next level. Congratulations, Pam. Y'all give her a round of applause. All right. All right. Now, I'm going in alphabetical order. So we have last, but definitely not least, we have our very own Xenia Cooper. She's in the building today, too. And this young lady, she is one half of a partnership, too, on here. And you guys are super ambitious. I love where you guys are going and the fact that you took the bull by the horns to jump in on this last cohort and really learn this stuff. And here you are graduated. Super proud of you. Thank you so much for attending. Congratulations. Can we give Xenia a round of applause? I'm excited, you guys. Yes. So, to all the graduates, I want to hear from you. I'm going to give you guys time to say your piece right now. I just want to wish you all the best from everybody here at Craft. And Jahi, I'm going to let you say some words too, but I'm super excited for your business transformation, which is our biggest goal here at Craft by Better Futures. All right. So, Jahi, you want to give them a little gem?
Yeah, I'll be quick. Because we had a great class last night, and I used every ounce of my energy for last night. So today I'm just trying to take it easy, but I'll be quick. I just wanted to say that it's sad uh, to come to the kind of finish line with WAVE Bootcamp because it was a roll of the dice, and I had no idea that you guys would embrace it, and we would get to 5 cohorts when we started 6 years ago with this idea. But this has been the most gratifying, um, supportive, encouraging group um, that I've ever worked with. And I think this cohort 5 really just, everybody just showed up. Everybody just came ready to work, and we did our one-on-ones, and there was just a focus. I don't know if it was because it was the last session or the last boot. I don't know. I don't know what the recipe was. Maybe it was, adding Natrice. Maybe it was having Latoya do the marketing. We tried to put as much innovation in it as possible. But at the end of the day, it's all about, how you show up. And attitude is everything. So I just want to acknowledge that family child care holds a special place in my heart because of the attitude. It's all about the attitude. Um, and if there's a way that we can keep this going, Natrice, Latoya, and I talked about, you know, incorporating WAVE Bootcamp in other places and other spaces. So we'll continue to have those conversations. But I just wanted to remind you guys that authenticity is about, when your words and your thoughts and your actions align. And we've been talking about how the finances and the profit and all these other things really help move the industry forward. But we needed to add some authenticity to it, and the way boot camp was the way to do that. So we now have a cohort of people all over the country where their business is lined up from what they think to what they say to what they do. And the way boot camp allowed us to do that. So please just don't commit any acts of violence. Don't compare yourself to any other business. Your business is special. You're special. Um, and I appreciate everything that you guys bring to the table. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning, keep pushing, and we'll see you guys in the next class and the next conference. And it's been a ride. So thank you for allowing me to bring my determination to the table, and all of my quirks and all of my, all of my attitudes, all of my idiosyncrasies. So thank you for allowing me to be me. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for your service, Jahid. We definitely appreciate it, making it plain to us. Cracking the code, really. That's what I appreciate. Cracking the code and just knowing that it's not rocket science, but it is a science, and we need to understand it. And I definitely feel way smarter. I did. I had a couple of the attendees call me with questions, and I almost felt so smart that I could answer them. And it must be all that hosting. But I'm not just hosting, you guys. I'm learning. Let's go. I want to, Cheryl, are you able to come on? Because what I want to hear from you, Cheryl, about what we were able to do in Virginia. So if you can come on, Cheryl, that would be awesome. I want to start there. There you are. Can you come on and just talk about that journey about, when you got wind of the WAVE Bootcamp, and then how you got from being in the WAVE Bootcamp to bringing it to your state? Like, how that happened?
Oh, wow. When I started with WAVE Bootcamp, like I said, I came to craft by way of WAVE. I heard about you guys, and I'm not even sure like how, whether it was social media or what took place, but at the time you were starting another cohort. And I think it may have been just like cohort 2 or maybe I was in the first one. I'm not real sure, but I was a part of the nuts and bolts. And I was definitely one of the emails that was saying, could you please send the recording to that? Because my notes wasn't capturing everything. I needed to hear it and hear it and hear it again to really let it get in my soul, because I was the one that was carrying around the grocery bags of receipts. Like my husband would say, could you please move this paper? And it would be like receipts scattered all over the place, because wherever I was a stack of receipts, because I was trying my best to get a handle on what was going to take place at the first of the year for taxes. And it was getting away from me. So when I started, I was able to go back from what I gained and learning from nuts and bolts. We were able to go back a couple of years and start to categorize those expenses and really get a handle on where my money was going. Like, I had the kids, my program stayed full, but I was still like struggling. And it was like, where is my money? And it's coming in the door, but somehow it's going right back out. So I had to take a self-assessment, and seeing the numbers made me do that. Seeing my pattern, what I was spending my money on, and how I could do things better to get a hold of that. And once I was able to grab hold of that, I needed everybody to know about it. It was like, this is not information I need to keep to myself, because if I'm struggling, I know others like me are struggling. And it had nothing to do with me being in business for 20 years. Like, this was something that was happening year after year, of me losing a grip on my paperwork. So since that point, I have been able to gain even more training from you guys, from Craft and Jahi. And every time you are on with something, I'm like, okay, what are you going to teach me today? I know I'm going to come away with something. I know that I am. And Jahi gives it to us real. You know, it's I can hang up and go and apply it, not stuff that's sitting on my shelf, but I can hang up and go and apply it. We were able to, from conversations with Jahi and trying to get this information out, I approached Jahi with, hey, I know we do this online, but what about it in person? Because it's hard we're used to being on screen and doing 100 things at the same time. So we're not getting it all. Like, I need somebody to sit down with me and walk me through something. And he was like, hey, let's do it. And through partnering with someone else that got a hold of the vision from me, saying this would be such a benefit for family child care providers, not just, well, in Virginia, but not just in Virginia. If we could have this experience together to help grow our businesses, to be successful, to be sustainable. And he made it happen. You guys came to Richmond. We had a full day, and providers walked away with so much information and such a better handle on their business. So thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, for that vision and wanting it live and doing everything you needed to do to make it happen. So thank you. I love that. I was excited. I'm still floating off that. And that was what, last year? Woo! All right, let's come on in there. I want to pull in next Natrice. Natrice, can you pop on real quick?
Yes, I can. You'll hear
all right, Natrice, because I want you to talk about, because now that you have one of the most unique journeys with WAVE, because like when I started, I remember when you were in the class, and then I started hearing about you everywhere teaching it. And next thing you know, me and you working together. I was so glad, because you and I, we already had a connection since we met back in 2021. So I was super excited. Can you come on and tell us about, how WAVE changed your life, your business, and just go from there.
Okay, how y'all doing once again? I was a part of got connected with WAVE during the pandemic. Literally, I think it's probably was in March. I think things shut down March 16th, and by March 30th, I was on the Zoom with Jahid talking about how I'm going to get my finances in order, just in case if I needed to do some loans, get some SBA loans or things in that such matter. I was one of the ones. I did save my receipts, but I also operated with money orders. And he used to get on me about my money orders. But I could save some money on some money orders. But we started off with that. He told me about WAVE, and I was just so intrigued about it because when I went to college, I wanted to go to college to be an accountant. So it was in me to be an accountant. But then my advisor kind of like switched my mind, and I got into the teaching field. So it's in me to be. I remember Jahid was saying, "Oh, you got a little accounting in you or something." So when it comes to the numbers, I might not get them right, but I get excited about doing it. So once I learned WAVE and I was telling people about it, my mentor in the child care industry, Kendra Thompson, she always stretches me. She was like, "Oh, Latrice, you have to do this for our conference," because I'm a part of a family child care advisory council in Philadelphia. And she was like, "You have to do it for the conference. You got to teach us how to do it." So she's always stretching me. So I took it there, and I had like about 3 or 4 classes in that conference. And all I did was tell them and introduce them to WAVE. And that's how it began for me, introducing it to the Philadelphia area. And after that, it's just been ongoing. I talked to Jahid when we went to the conference last year. I told him that, I was doing it in Philly. I hope I wasn't stepping on your toes. He was like, "No, that's fine. We're going to try to get you on board with us." And he is a man of his word. And now I'm here. I appreciate you guys. I'm excited about, just trying to tell people how to make it better for themselves. I'm not perfect. I still got to do some things that I need to do, but I know it worked for me.
Hey, Trees, that's amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. I told you I was so excited because, I love to have these events. I love anything that is exciting, like where we get to collaborate. I love that. And you guys are all so cool and sweet. It's like, let's do it. All right, let's see. We're going to swing around. Adrian Briggs, can you come on? All right, there she is. All right, now, Adrian, I want you to talk about your involvement in this because you also graduate. Now, this is the thing, guys. Everybody that takes WAVE doesn't technically graduate unless they have prerequisites. So only the graduates that you saw, it's not the extent of who actually came to the boot camp and who actually learned it. Okay, guys? So just so you know, Miss Adrian Briggs is a 2-time graduate. Okay? So can you tell us about that journey and why you came back?
That journey, like everybody else said, I had my receipts and an envelope. And how they say, I was organized chaos. So I knew where my receipts were. But come April, and even though April 15th was coming, it was always come April because the schedule is busy until you get to that crunch where you have to start pulling out these receipts. So I lost a lot of sleep during my Aprils, not just one April, but during my Aprils over the year, getting the receipts together, putting them on clean documents. That's why I said it was a organized chaos, because I would give you the documents, but it was grueling. And was introduced to Better Futures during the pandemic, introduced to WAVE, got my hands spanked several times. I won't say who spanked my hands about the WAVE stuff, but my hands were spanked several times by the male that's looking around. And to see it organized, it made more sense. It did save a lot more time, but then I had to do the class a second time because of being family childcare, wearing all the hats. Time still got away from me. So those receipts started piling up again. And it's like, nope, I can't go through this chaos again. So that's why I took the class over again to make sure I had everything in place. I used the WAVE electronic receipts, so I can put those receipts right in automatically, electronically, tear them up, get rid of them, don't have all that paper around me now. And it's just been a wonderful journey. It has really helped with the accounting. So when I pull my receipts this year, I'll pull the reports, not the receipts, but when I pull the reports this year, it'll be a lot better. And I'm not waiting until April.
I love that. Thank you, Adrian, for just being awesome anyway, and then doing awesome things all the time. Like, woman, I love it.
You have to find that time.
Always. I love me some Adrian, y'all. Y'all know that. All right, let's see who else we got in here. We got some of the graduates. So I want to hear from the graduates. Miss Diane, I called you before, but I want you to come back as a graduate. There
Okay,
you are.
hold. Hey.
All right. Now, can you speak to your experience with WAVE and why you came back?
Came back, I was an infant. Look, toddling, falling down, and needed to be picked back up. I got into it because I was one proactive. I don't have to worry about that. I got an accountant. So unfortunately, the accountant passed in July. And I was like, what do I do? And then I found out the boot camp was the last one. I was like, oh, Lord, I got to get in there and get some kind of knowledge on how to handle my affairs. Because I didn't have a worry. Like he said it, this is what it is. But just eye-opening of things. And every time we would meet, he said, set up another appointment, set up another appointment. And he would bring my spirit down because I'd be like on 10. When I get to him, I'm like, I don't know this, on that. He's like, you did this, you did good. He's always was encouraging, like you did real good. And don't worry about it, it's gonna come to you. So that's where I'm at. And so I already knew I had other people in my city who know stuff. So I will probably try to lean on them a little more just to make sure I'm clear on my factors, on what I've learned. But I appreciate everything that you guys have done in the boot camp and wish much more success. Cohort 5 is gone, but we might have another boot camp. It won't be named that, but it has some of the same ingredients or same teaching skills that we already had.
Oh, you already know something brewing. It's not going to end completely, but this part.
I know.
But so Diane, another thing I want you to talk about is the technology piece. Because one thing I know about working with you, you do not like technology. How was it working with WAVE? How was that?
It was stressful, but I try to keep my notes. Someone said earlier, keeping your own notes don't always work. So I would just walk baby steps. And then I was like, send me the recording. Let me just do it on my own and then go back. But yeah, it was a challenge, but I kept sticking with it and saying, do you click this, there? And he's like, he must have FaceTimed me like 100 times. Like, don't let me see your screen. And like, you got so many tabs open. I was like, I didn't open them. They open every time you open up something else new. But once I got through there, he just kept bringing me more calm down and said, you can do this. You got this. And the encouragement was great.
Good. I love that piece because I know that when it comes to technology, you know, it's going to make it easier, but sometimes it gets hard. It's harder before it gets easier. But wanted to say that that's what the one-on-ones are for. And everybody on the team is really patient to sit through it. I know I'm one of the most patient people I know. And because the more you do it and you actually get to do it hands-on, that's the source, you guys. Somebody do it for you, you're not gonna pick it up. But when you are the one touching the keyboard, you know, share your screen and you can actually click on the things yourself, you're gonna remember it. And next thing you know, you're gonna be like, second nature. So good. I wanted to make sure we went there because it's definitely a what do you call it? User-friendly platform, I would say. Because yeah, there's other platforms I'm like, what the heck? But WAVE, pretty nice and easy, straightforward. So yes, thank you, Diane, and congratulations for completing the WAVE Bootcamp again.
Hey, Latoya, can I real quick say something in regards to the the difference between QuickBooks and Wave, because a lot of people always ask the question, well, why Wave? Why not QuickBooks? Well, in my world, in the banking world, QuickBooks was always dominant, and all of the clients that I had that were using QuickBooks were always confused. Always. It was never a question. It was always confusion. So when I came across Wave almost 11 years ago, and I started using it with my banking clients, for me, bringing it to the early childcare industry was almost like it was like a no-brainer, because I knew how easy it was and how user-friendly it was compared to QuickBooks. Because we could have brought QuickBooks, and when we started in the pandemic in Philadelphia, one of the contracts that hired us, they said, "Hey, um, can we use QuickBooks?" And we said, "I mean, y'all can use it, but we use Wave. We do everything we do with Wave." So they were aware of it. Well, they said, "Well, what we want to do is we want to bring QuickBooks. You guys keep the Wave thing going. We'll do QuickBooks." I said, "Okay, fine." But here's what I wanted to say, because this is the quote that really made it clear for me. And it says, "If you love two people, pick the second. Because if you truly love the first, you would have never fell in love with the second." Okay? QuickBooks was the first. Wave was the second. So it was easy. And I'm glad you guys felt the love from the Wave program, because it does give you that user-friendly approach. Yeah, it's not as powerful and not as grandiose as QuickBooks, but it gets the job done, and it's easy to use. So always pick the second, never the first. I'm gonna shut up.
That's good advice. Pick the second. All right. Y'all ready? Let's see. Okay, so let's see who else is up next. Who else do we have? We have some more graduates. Okay, we have Xenia Cooper. Are you able to come on? I know you guys are working. We got a few more minutes. I got a few more people. Okay, well, listen, Xenia, while you're getting ready, I saw some more people come in. Let's see if they can pop in and introduce themselves. Let's see, Tawana McMickens, are you able to come on and introduce yourself? Because I know you guys are working, so I just want to call because y'all can hear me. And then we have, oh, there you are.
Yeah, I said, I know she would call me with a mouthful of food.
We can't see.
I don't know. I may
Cameras
not
off.
have my camera. I'm not sure why my camera is not coming on, but I apologize for coming in late. I'm just coming out of another meeting that was mandatory by Aussie. So I said I just still have to get here. But I knew you was gonna call me, but okay.
Well, you're here now, so tell us about yourself. Tell us, your connection with craft and the WAVE Bootcamp, and how you found yourself here.
Well, I wanted to learn I didn't know how to set things up. And the finance part of it, all of that was foreign. It's still a little foreign to me now because I haven't actually put it all into play, but I understand it. And Jahid, what you just said about picking your second one, because if you wouldn't have never gone out looking for another one if you enjoyed the first one. I was doing the other one. I'm brain is gone.
What, QuickBooks?
QuickBooks. I was doing the QuickBooks, but that is very confusing. But coming to doing the boot camp with you all, everything is just so, I know it's gonna be a challenge once I really, really get involved with it and get started, but it makes a lot more sense and it's not so complicated. And not all the time do you need all of these complicated things to make it work. So I just enjoyed my time being with you all in the boot camp, and I want to start the first of the year to get everything going because they've had us so busy till I don't know whether I was going or coming. But this is, I really enjoyed the boot camp. I loved everything I saw, and I'm looking forward to working with you all to get me through this.
Wonderful. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And don't worry about being late. I'm just glad that you came. All right. So you're in
Okay.
the building. Thank you, Tawana. All right, let's see who else is in here. Okay, we have Latanya. Latanya Bruce, are you able to come on? Let's see. Like I said, I know you guys are always in the middle of your day, but I love when you guys can come on in real time. So y'all know these are real people. That's not bots, okay? Now we got a couple of note takers, but that's it. All right, so we're gonna come back to you, Latanya. Okay, let's see. Camille, we didn't hear from you. You came in a little late, but come on in here, Camille. Let's see if she could come on. Let's see. Okay, well, she might be working too. So guys, while we are waiting for them to come in, I got some more special treats for you guys. I want to make sure that you see the way to actually schedule with the Childcare Tax Pros. You want to make sure that you are scanning the code to fill out the form and set up your, can you guys see this? Set up your actual, okay, here it is. Set up your actual consultation with them. Now, remember, if you have to be a craft member in order to get this deal, so just know, you get your craft membership. If you're not, if you are craft membership, definitely scan the QR code and make sure that you can actually meet with them to talk about what it is that you want to do. Okay? I'm gonna stop that. I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see the code, scan it, and I'll send you the link as well. You can also access it on your web portal. Okay, so you guys that are in the boot camp, you already know about the Childcare Tax Pros, and those of you who are not, if you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. They work with our clients, our members, I should say. They work with our members, and you guys do get a discount. Normally it's 15, but they're doing a special for the holidays. So if you get your taxes planned out, you know, you get your, you know, stuff together before the end of the year, you will get this discount. All right. And you know, as soon as Christmas is over, y'all going to be looking for that. So you want to get it done now and get that discount because it won't be back. All right, you guys. So let's see, any questions on that? All
yes, this is Tawana again. Could you lift it up just a little bit? I was trying to take a picture of it, but it was down, the codes were down the bottom. I couldn't get it.
I'll pop it in the chat for you guys. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay,
that way
thank you.
Guys can get to it. But I'll put it up one more time too for anybody else that didn't get it. All right. Can you see this?
Okay. Thank you.
Still covering the code.
Oh, we're still covering the code. Oh, right. Okay. Because the
part is
on the bottom and the thing is, okay, I'll just pop it in the chat, you guys. All right. Okay, next up, you guys. So we got that squared away. Next up, I want to alert you to another great special that we have going on. Now, as you know, in the spirit of craft lux, in the spirit of one-on-ones, which is what I believe is my favorite thing about craft, is the one-on-ones, because you never get to really talk to a consultant, especially when you are, you know, starting out. So we want to make sure that you have that access to our experts, you guys. And can you guys see this? This is our special that we have going on. If you are not a Craft Lux member, I'm going to tell you about Craft Lux. Craft Lux is our platform, our actual membership level that is geared toward center-based programs, but I also recommend it for family childcare businesses that are looking to do a project or some type of a transformation or overhaul on your business. Maybe a expansion project, marketing, anything like that. You guys should definitely get a Craft Lux membership. Now, before this, pretty much around the, I guess, the autumn season, we ran a promotion and let you guys know that new Craft Lux members are getting a $300 credit towards their marketing projects, okay? And of course, you know, I run the marketing, so I'll be helping you guys out with that. Now, we're gonna take that a step further. And remember, new Lux members get the 300. Now, guess what? Now, you know how sometimes you go to the place, you know, go shopping and they say, oh, if you're new, you get a deal. But then if you're existing, you don't get anything. Scratch that. We don't do that. If you already have a Craft Lux, you're already going to get $100 in your pocket. And every year that you stay a member, you get to add another $100. So it's going to accumulate and you can save it up to use it for a project. Now, this is the kicker, you guys. Another layer to that deal that we are adding for Christmas. This is a special for the holidays, you guys. We are allowing you guys to do payment plans for your projects. Okay, now this is on any project. It doesn't have to be marketing. Any project, whether you're doing business planning, whether you're doing some type of tax overhaul, where you're trying to do you're doing a expansion project, anything like that, where you're going to need some help. And we are putting the pedal to the metal and we are allowing you guys to do payment plans, and not just any payment plans, because we've done payment plans before here and there, but this is a special payment plan, you guys, because we are giving you for a limited time only the opportunity to do a payment plan with just $0 down, you guys. $0 to start, and your payments will pick up in January. Okay, that way you can spread it out over a 6 or 9 month term and get those things done in your business that you've been wanting to get done for a while, but you didn't know how you were going to get it done. Now you do. All right, so guess what? This is the gift that keeps on giving, because it's going to push your business to the next level, increase your revenue, and really make way for those blessings that you want to give to your loved ones, to your community, to your children and families in your program. Okay, so it's a win-win for everybody. Now, remember, you got to become, you got to be a Lux member if you're not already. Become one by the 23rd of this month to actually be eligible for this deal, you guys. Okay, so this is definitely never been done. So don't think about this a few weeks later and be like, damn, I should have took that. You know what I mean? You're going to be kicking yourself. All right. Now, this is the thing. If your payments are on time, no interest. You get all your payments done in the term, no interest. So not only are you getting no money down, you are getting no interest. Okay. Like you got A1 credit. All right. Now, if you're late, then of course you're going to get a late fee, but don't be late. You won't be late. I know you won't, because you got the WAVE Bootcamp and you got your finances in order and you've budgeted for this in your business. Okay. So guys, I know that we are creeping up on the end of this session, and I'm so excited to be here to say congratulations to the WAVE Bootcamp graduates and to say congratulations to everybody that's been a part of it. Thank you, Jahi, for bringing your, he's like the LeBron of it. I say, you know how I say, took his talents to South Beach. Jahi took his talents to childcare, because he could have kept it all in the bankers area, but he brought it to us over here in childcare, and now we are reaping the benefits. So Jahi, anything you want to say, you want to add before we sign off?
Well, just have a great holiday, folks, and don't forget that we are always available. You can schedule a meeting anytime using our portal, and if you're a graduate, you can always get support from either myself or Natrice. Natrice is a coach now, so you can book a WAVE appointment at any time. You don't have to wait. And because we're not offering it anymore, you really can't, wait for the next class. So if you need additional support, just reach out. We'll set up a one-on-one and get it done. And Natrice has been fantastic. She knows the industry, she knows the system, and you got the added bonus and benefit of Latoya as well. She knows WAVE as well. So yeah, feel free to reach out. Don't hesitate. If you're a member, you're a member. So take advantage of everything that we're doing. Like, take advantage. Don't let it just be an expense. Take advantage of us. Use us. Okay? So congratulations again. We're super proud of you guys, and we'll see you guys in the new year, because our next class is the 17th. So that's our last class of the year. I'm sure Latoya will talk about that, but we'll see you guys in the new year for sure. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Oh, wow. One more class. We have Cynthia Robinson coming in. I'm trying to get the link for you guys. I'm going to have to email it to you guys because my notes is not showing them. So I'll email it to you guys. I have everybody who's online today. I will make sure that you guys have the link to both of the specials that we did for Childcare Tax Pros, 25% off, and for the Craft Luck Zero Down promotion. Okay, so guys, I'm so excited to go into the holiday season and this format with the 5th and final season coming to a close. It just feels great. Thank you everyone for the support. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming every month to the Craft Cafe live show. And I hope to see you guys become members and join thousands of ECE leaders that have taken their business to the next level. All right, with a craft membership. Bye guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a good weekend.
You as well.
Thank you.
All the best.
Everyone.
Thank you.
See you next week, Adrian.
Let's see. Oh yeah, great holiday. I was just checking the chat. Bye y'all.
Bye everyone.